The hell do you guys got me playing? Ooh, yo! Man, this song is the... Ooh, yo, that piano? Yo. Yeah, I love this. Oh, man, I love this shit. Alright. Hey, what's up, Ripper Groupers? It's your boy, ZekTech2995 here. And today I'm playing DDLC, also known as Doki Doki Literature Club. A lot of you guys have requested that I play this game, and just based on the main menu, it looks something that's right up my alley. I've heard that this is like the best game of 2017, so beginning my 2018 journey on this channel, yo, you hear that change up? Oh man, yo, I'm feeling this movie. I'm feeling this. I'm sorry. But yeah, I figured since this is the best game of last year, I should start this year playing this game. So, I'm excited. New game. Alright, let's see. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That sounds like me. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, I've had those I've had those friends. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Love this setup so far. Okay. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Haha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say it like... Wait, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Man, I suck at reading, apparently. That's mean, Zach. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yo, what kind of game is this? Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Zach, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Nah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did. It's one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yo, that sounds a lot like me. I'm kind of scared now. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills for college. Well, I'm an introvert. I can't help it. I don't like socializing with people I don't know. It's in my nature. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the hell is a NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Wait, at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Had my fingers crossed the whole time so it doesn't count. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Saria wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yeah, my boy. Hello? Saria must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Wow. Damn. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Okay, whatever. You don't need to wait it for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. I never agreed to that, Sayuri. I never agreed to that. Sayuri? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sayuri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show any interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be plus. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Wow. Because I have a crush on you, Zach. Yo, that'd be a hell of a plot twist right there. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Oh, God. Oh, boy, this is worse than I thought. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Alright, well, if it's cupcakes, I'll join. Don't make promises you can't keep, Sayuri. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for the cupcakes, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. Hey, it could be worse. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to third-year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Yo, she's kinda hot. I'd smash. Yeah, I'd smash. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Ugh, gross. Way to kill the atmosphere. Okay, close enough. Zach, what a nice surprise. Yo, wait, how does she know me? I've never seen you in my life. How you know me? Over to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club isn't full of incredibly cute girls. Yes! My dream come true. What are you looking at? Sundere. Sorry, y'all. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who makes cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ears, then turns back to the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Alright, well, if she's the smartest, I have no chance with her, then. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Zach. Wait, how do I know her? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Zach. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs the wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Aw, kitty cat cupcakes. Yo, that sounds actually pretty good. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talked with her mouth full, and I was already managed to get icing on her face. I turned the cupcake around on my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I like you or anything. Ugh, gross. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. How did I know? How did I know? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of coffee help you enjoy a good book? Well, I'm more of a hot cocoa guy, but sure, tea works. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Wow, I'm having trouble reading this. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Yeah, I feel you on that. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budgets and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That sounds pretty good. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really good leader. You also know it's an agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it comes to something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with her level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Zach, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I like to read anime books and hentai and horror, pretty much, all that good stuff. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh boy. It looks like she wants to say something, but she's quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri kisses the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh, okay, I know that. That's Overlord. Yeah, I love that. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yeah, I've definitely read Overlord. That's definitely what you're talking about, Yuri. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. So she's an introvert like me, alright, good to know. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. So Stephen King, alright, that sounds pretty good. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? That sounds like Black Mirror. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I knew it. I knew it. She definitely seen the horror type. I read a horror book once. It was called It, and it was a good-ass movie, too. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. So real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sari settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you wrote your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. That sounds like some Jedi shit right there. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit down in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zach? Why are you putting me on the spot here? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Siri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Hey, don't look at me like that. Hey, I didn't promise anything. But I'm sorry, I thought... Oh, no. Zach, you all... Oh, okay, fine. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. In return, I gotta start a harem. Okay, I'm joking. Yo, chill. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meetings on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Zach, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I don't think so. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Zach, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sari and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed home after... she already... Oh, God, alright. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the 2 of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of those girls. This feels a lot like a dating sim light novel. What do you guys have me play? Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, now let's see how good your boy's writing skill is, boy. Alright, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Ooh hoo hoo hoo. Alright. Alright, let's see. Broken, because I love that song by Seether. Okay. Yo, no. Sadness. Lust. Oh, alright, there we go. There's Yuri. Okay, yeah, I knew you would like that word, Yuri. Massacre. Vertigo. Yo, this is a fucked up poem so far. Cute. Alright. Yeah, I knew she'd like that one. Infinite. Wait, is that infinite or in? Yeah, that one. Yeah, alright, there we go. Inferno. Dante's Inferno. Eternity. Yeah, there we go. Vivacious. Alright, yeah, sure, we'll go with that one. Laugh. Yeah, there we go. Kiss. Alright. Do you believe in destiny? Rest in peace, Vera. Oh yeah, graveyard. That's what I'm all about, brother. Frightening. Yeah. Heartbeat. Okay. Wrath. Yeah. Tragedy. Okay. Oh, dark. Hi again, Zach. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Now don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Zach. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It's fine. Making you dive headfirst into our literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sari told me you don't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Oh, yo. Monica exposing her. God damn. Natsuki finds herself stuck between seeing Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Zach always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me write busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Yo, whomst. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. No, wait, there's nothing to be jealous about. We're just friends, Yuri. We're just friends. That's all. How come you and Zach can become good friends too? Yeah, friends. Friends. That's what I wanted. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Sari. As usual, Sari seems oblivious to the weird situation she's just put me into. Good going, Sari. You made things awkward. Uh-oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sari. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sari made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. What is that, Vampire Kisses? That's my favorite series. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, make out. Oh, discuss it if you want it. Same thing. This is... How is the girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sierra and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she is waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. Oh, darn it. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for the split section. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's that about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. That's what I do too when people ask me what something's about. I'm like, the book is titled A Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh boy, is this the book from the Evil Dead? Alright, I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give you anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. It sounds like the forest. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Damn, this sounds like a good-ass book. That's kind of amazing. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. What a twist! Ah, Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Zach? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Yeah, kind of like Kylo Ren from Star Wars. My boy. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, it's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I stepped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracted, but feeling is somewhat comfortable. Whew, wow. Is it hot in here, son? Wow. Yuri's in the corner of my eyes. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Yo, I have this problem too. If you ask my mom, she'll tell you that I say sorry a lot. So I definitely understand. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold up the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumbs and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to their side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, that okay. Yeah, I thought you meant something else. Sorry. I think I got a bit too distracted for a second because you're so beat on. I mean, nothing. I glanced over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page, and instead I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Oh boy. My thumb gently letting go of the page out, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of her things. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid that she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Zach, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing when you think about that. Wait. Darn it, I ruined it. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sir, I really didn't know you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Nice save. Nice save. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. You ruined it, Monica. I have one chance. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhaled, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on the top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Yeah, that sounds like a date. Is your boy finally getting a date? I guess I don't have too much of a preference out of their way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. Idiot! What are you doing? It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. Oh, okay, alright, that makes sense. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters of your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, it was the best damn poem I've ever written in my life. My relaxing ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Siri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Siri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh boy, we're sharing poems.